First off, I want to welcome you to Haystack. I'm in a different environment, but I want to share something with you that I just discovered after spending literally $24,000 on hardware. That's not a joke. Whether we are talking about DPA shotgun mics, Rode shotgun mics, condensers, Newman, Shure, you name it, I've done it all. And I am not a fan that like a big microphone in front of my face. I am more of a fan of a shotgun. Now, anybody that owns a shotgun, which is probably why you're here, knows that, yeah, it's going to give you that direct sound, but it's also going to pick up a lot of audio from the outside. It doesn't make sense. I get it. It's a shotgun mic. Hey, I'm right there with you, but I'm going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money, and I'm going to try to do that as quick as possible. Now, there are two things that you don't have to buy. You could try it out, and I guarantee you it'll fix the problem, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do that. But there's two things that you're going to need to buy. There might be an affiliate link. If not, either way, it doesn't really matter. The first thing is going to be Audio Hijack. Now, this is really designed, I guess you could do this on PC, but I'm showing you this for Mac users. So, Audio Hijack and then Loopback. That's what you're going to need. I think they got a deal for like $99 for both of those combined. So let me screen share. I'm going to show you everything, how to do it, what my setup is, and you're going to see how easy it truly is to make all of that noise and hum of that AC or that fan that you got blowing on you go away. Ready? Let's get it. First thing we're looking at right now, you're looking at my Audio Hijack. So this is with everything activated, okay? So we have the input device, super simple. All you're gonna do is just go over to your input, you're gonna drag it over. Then you're gonna select it, and you're gonna select whatever your microphone is that you're trying to clean up. Here you'll see this is the peak RMS. Basically, this is just, it just shows what your levels are at. You know, you never wanna go in the red. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a thing called denoise. This is what you want to get rid of. You could also use dehum or declick, but denoise is what kind of fixed it. Now I'm going to turn this off, and I want you to hear what it sounds like without this active, and I'm going to talk. So now that this is disabled, you'll see that run is disabled down here. And right now what I'm running is basically the microphone. And if I stop talking, you'll hear the noise I'm talking about. Now, and this is what it sounds like perfectly cleaned up. Sounds good, right? Okay, so what we do is we drag the denoise over. Once we do the denoise, you're going to click Learn Noise, and you can adjust this as you see fit. But basically what that does is it kind of picks up whatever the noise is and cleans it up. And then that might sound a little bit better, and this is what it sounds like without that on. So you still hear a little bit of the noise, right? Okay, well, yeah, you can modify this, or you go over to speech denoise. Basically what that is that's right here, and then that's really going to clean it up for you, like really nice. Now here's the key. You have to have this output device. If you do not have this, one, it's going to be a little weird, you talking and hearing yourself in your ears. However, when you're using Streamlabs, OBS, or Ecamm, this goes away. So we put that on, and you just set it to default system, or if you have AirPods in, you know, whatever, you could set it to that. It's that simple right there. And then you have to click run, because if this is not running, this will not work. So it has to run, and you can have it run in the background. You go over to info, then you can have it run on launch, and it's just going to auto run this. And you can add things. There's different filters you could buy, but with the stock filters that's built into Audio Hijack, you don't need none of that. Now, once we have that set up, now we go over to Loopback. Loopback is absolutely fantastic, but you're going to need this because you're probably saying, okay, now that I got that done, can I just open up Ecamm, open up OBS, and then it shows up there? No, it doesn't. What you do is you click New Virtual Device. When you do that, you name it whatever you want, and whatever you name this is going to be picked up on OBS or Ecamm. So it's real simple. So if I name this, this is a test mic. And you could get crazy with this, okay? So we're going to delete the pass-through. We don't need that. You can go bonkers. I mean, you can make iPhone mirroring part of your audio, messages, whatever. But just for the simple testing and me showing you this, we're just going to remove this. And all I did was just add the source as Audio Hijack. Boom, done. Then I open up whatever. I'm just going to pick Streamlabs because I'm recording right now on Ecamm. So if I open up Streamlabs real quick, now you'll see over in Streamlabs, we have kind of the same situation. We're running fixed audio here. If I double tap that, it might be a little jacked up because I have two different apps using the same microphone. You'll see it's right here, and it's called Fixed Audio. And then all the other ones. It's quite literally that simple, and you can play around with it, and you will get the audio fixed, I promise you. The good thing is when you're streaming, when you're doing things, you just kind of have this open. It doesn't have to be open, it just kind of runs in the background. But it's better not, just so you know that, hey, I got to clean up my microphone. This is what I need to do. You just hit run and stop at your will. You can thank me in the comments. I can't tell you how much money I am upset that I've spent, but don't buy money on like noise gate suppression or Rodecaster Duo because someone's selling you up on that, telling you could get rid of this noise. No, you need filters to do this. And these filters are between these two apps, $130. Even if I spent $500, I am just swimming in joy right now that I fixed this whole problem with a simple app. Thank you. Stay beautiful. Make sure to comment and subscribe. You might have realized that the latency was a little bit off. So depending on the power of your Mac, whether you have an M1 or above, which I'm sure you do, but if you don't, you can adjust the latency settings by basically going into the upper left settings and then latency. In order to adjust the settings, just in case if your mouth is not matching up, you can do a couple things. The first thing we could go to is the settings. I'll scroll over here. And you're going to look at the advanced tab, and then you'll see here audio processing latency. The lower, the better. That's going to try to be as accurate as possible. And if that doesn't work, you can also change, and then you turn your lower latency down here. You just kind of fluctuate between this and then your sample rate, and then that should in turn fix a lot of your issues.